Total Warfare here for part 4 of our This is Total War Macedon campaign on legendary difficulty. We're playing with no force and this campaign is absolutely brutal. We just destroyed Athens and Sparta last episode and now we're facing mighty Pyrrhus of Epirus, probably the greatest general of the generation. He's up to 20 plus another general. A lot of this is pikes, some strong mercs. In fact, we have a spy here. Let's actually have a look what he's got. Come on, crack on. Okay, so 5 pikemen, 3 hoplites, an elephant, elite hoplite merc, couple of ranged units. Now, he's got barracks 1, so he can't hire pikemen, but he can hire levy pikes, which are also pretty busted on legendary difficulty thanks to the bonuses. They are not that much weaker than our tier 2 pikes. We're also badly beaten up. Look at this. We had 2 brutal battles against Sparta. We won, but at what price? We need to replenish and get ready for him. Also, we want to beat him fair and square, so we are not going to starve him or gang up on him. And we play with no forts, so that's also out of question. Now, Antigonos is the only general who can embezzle, so we want to replace him for a turn. We will miss out on 1 turn of replenishment from logistics, but that's fine. We need money more. Look, we are so poor, we're only making not even 300 gold per turn. So embezzlement is absolutely crucial. What does this guy have? Yeah, this one has got public order. Just put him in charge here. What? This is an admiral. Okay, forget about it. Just get the other guy in. Look, the price already went up to 1500 for new guys, and we paid like 350, 450 and 750. That's why it's so important to get the extra generals early on, before the price skyrockets and before you start marrying everyone off. Okay, get him. Now, Pyrrhus might as well make a move, so we need to be in a position to intercept him and set defenses up, either in Larissa or in Pella. We also have our second best general, Demetrius here, our youngster, who needs to deal with this small stack. Attack them. Okay, they actually want to fight. Oh man, they have 3 Tarantine calves. This will be brutal. And 2 peltas as well. Right, going to retreat for now and bring the other general in. Actually, we might even attack with him. But we want some mercs. We need someone to absorb the javelins. They have 5 javelin men. We will take massive losses, and this is the army that will be probably facing Pyrrhus next turn. So let's get something with big armor. Might even splurge 500 on these guys, but it's overkill. We just need a buddy. This guy has 65 armor. That's not insignificant, and it's only 270 gold. In fact, peltas also have... This is a bigger unit, it's 160 of them. There's only 120 peltasts. So grab this 3 spear, we'll stick him out ahead of our hoplite and axeman and let him tank the damage. And now, we're going to attack them. Yeah, this looks way better. We could obviously auto-resolve, but losing a third of this beautiful army and getting our generals and cavalry wrecked is not a good idea. So let's fight. Yeah, unfortunately we are downhill, which is obviously horrible. Where are our other... Oh, our other guys are coming from here. That's not too bad. Just deploy here and let's start the battle. Crack on. They are just... No, they are moving. They are absolutely moving. Maybe we can get on this hilltop before they get there. Come on guys, speed up. Crack on. Everyone, get in here. If we can get on this hill, we'll be in good shape. Let's start grouping our guys, slow it down. So we want this 3 spear up front, hoplite behind them, axemen on flanks, archers and slingers behind, and our cav will be on flank. Yeah, this force is kinda getting in our way. Let's get rid of it. We still can't see them, of course, but we'll be ready. They have 5 range units, we have 5, but we have 2 archers. Archers are pretty good, especially against something like Tarantine Cav. Big damage, good range, and 120 men in a unit. In fact, we have 6 range units, because 3 spear have like 5 javelins. This unit is not to be underestimated. It's better than peltas, right? It's got 40 men more per unit, and bonus versus large. Stats are otherwise very comparable, but also has 5 javelins instead of 7, instead of peltas 7. So overall I think it's better. 2 fewer javs, but 40 more men, and bonus versus large. It's like amazing anti-cav unit. The square stuff is pretty useless though, especially if you're under fire, because half of your guys are showing enemy unshielded side or back, which is obviously a very bad idea. Okay, so we going through this forest or not? Might actually even deploy here and then lure them into coming after us. Okay, come here. You here. 1 axe here. The other one here. 3 spear up front. Gonna send Larissa cav out there. Keep these 2 brutal calves in reserve. Larissa cavalry. Let's see if you can scout them and lure them into going after us. Oh, we have discovered hidden units. Pull back, pull back. We want them to chase us, not the other way around. So they are sitting in the forest. They had a good chance to attack us now, before we get organized, but they missed that opportunity. Okay, we're all in place. So Larissa, crack on. They're all the way there? What is this? Oh, they're here as well. Okay. Peltasts and Peltasts. Why are they here? Okay. Whatever is the reason why they're here, they're clearly trying to disengage. So we need to go after them. Their cavalry is already away. We can use this opportunity and try to get a brutal charge on the Peltasts. If we can bring these guys and start slamming this militia hoplite in the back, that could be pretty good as well. Okay, Larissa, try to charge at these Peltasts. See how you do. Just make sure you don't bump into these hoplites. Avoid these hoplites. Okay, charge. See how you do. You guys crack on. Larissa cavalry, 12 kills. That's it. 14. Attack this. Just don't let him shoot you. Not lost anyone yet. That's good. And our better cav is already here. Okay, we're going to... The losses are going to accelerate now, so we need to disengage, but we're going to attack with these guys. Larissa, you get out of here. You've already badly beaten up. And you guys brutally charge at this. We lost 12 guys. Killing 16 was barely worth it, but we delayed them, we stopped them in their tracks. Okay, their Tarantin cav is moving. You pull back. They'll go after our generals, but we have all the time we need to destroy these Peltas with brutal charge now. Yeah, they're getting in here. Okay, guys, crack on. They're actually standing still. They are standing still, which is beautiful. Everyone come here. If they are standing still, they are going to lose it. We are going to deal with these Peltasts. Bring Larissa in. Haven't lost a single bodyguard yet. We should be winning decisively. We are. Excellent. And these guys, the foot archers and slingers and all the axemen, should be absolutely enough to deal with their Tarantin cav. This is shaken, this is confident. Okay, going to pull this one back. The charge bonus is already off, and the charge with Larissa instead. 82 of them. How is this one going to do? 70, huh? Okay, pull this one back and attack with him now. 62 confident, down to 50. Steady. The Larissa guy is not doing great. They all steady. Guys, crack on. I'm really surprised they're not moving with the Tarantin cav. Okay, you need to take this over. The Larissa cav is clearly losing men here, not doing very well. Okay, and let's get our guys organized. 3 spear here, hoplite, axemen on flanks, and ranged behind them. Okay, this one is done, and this one is about to break. Yeah, both are shattered. Excellent. The heavy cav did way better job. They only lost 3 guys between the 2 units. This crappy Larissa cav lost 36 guys. Okay, but we dealt with 2 Peltas. Really dangerous stuff. Dangerous units, especially against our generals. They are down to 3 Tarantin cavs and 3 slow melee units, and they have big drop behind their backs. So it's not like they have plenty of options. Just need to approach them carefully. Gonna focus fire on one Tarantin cav at a time. Crack on, guys. And the 3 of you will be shooting him. Also want this cav slightly closer. Crack on, guys. Tarantin, huh? A very micro-intensive unit. Pretty decent, probably better than Citizen Cav overall, but if you have a few of them, can't really do much else in a battle, other than commanding them. Okay, archers shoot this, and you shoot this. And you press on, attack these guys, and you attack them. Okay, you start flanking them from here, because this guy is going to get wrecked faster. Oh, they are shooting through your spears, our mercs. Beautiful, this is exactly what we wanted. Guys, you stay out of it for now. Oh, this one's getting absolutely obliterated. This one's down to 20 and shaken. Beautiful. Okay, the crappy 3 spears pinned them all. Excellent. The 2 of you can already switch to the last one. This one is done too. You start flanking them. All of you be shooting this one. And you start shooting these guys into unshielded side. Cavalry, flank them. This is going really well. They're out of options, pretty much. Guys, you're in position, what are you doing? How is this crappy 3 spear doing? Down to 120, not too bad, not too bad. Buddy, you move here. The general is approaching, but he's too slow. These are just the crappy hoplites. Buddy, you pile on. How is this guy doing? Down to 7, this one's down to 20. Just finish him off in melee. He's right here. No need to do anything fast. Guys, you get behind them. It's only 7 of them. Yeah, they are done. Down to 3. Get behind them, guys. What are you doing? Just get behind them. You come here and you'll be shooting them in the back. You disengage. You don't want to fight in melee against hoplites. You come here, guys. And now we just let the 3 spear tank them while we shoot them in the back. Yeah, we could charge at them, but I don't think it's that great of an idea. Oh, you're out of ammo, right? Yeah, we shouldn't really let this hoplite flank us. You know what? Maybe switch fire to him and just charge at them. With the generals only, because Larissa is badly beaten up. Might even break them, because they are squeezed. Oh, this is going to be so brutal. Oh. One is wavering, excellent. All the shooters are hammering their general, beautiful. You come here. Yeah, this one is almost done, is wavering, broken. Yeah, okay, so it's only, they're down to the general, and that's it. Yeah, we've barely taken any losses other than the American Larissa Cup. It was pretty well played. Actually, we're going to end battle. Maybe they'll survive and we can get a follow-up. Yeah, more battles means more exp. Subscribe. Yeah, this was good. 500 gold for us, exp for 2 generals and 2 armies, and they survived, which means we can follow up and get even more exp. Excellent. Now this guy, Pyrrhus, is now at 6 cunning, which means once he gets enough gravitas, he can embezzle. It's our 4th character already who can embezzle. Beautiful. Now, you buddy are going to come here. We don't want to waste too much of your movement, so just get within reinforcement range and you attack. Wipe them out. The Sons of Rhea and Children of Zeus both leveled up. We always gonna go with formidable spearmen first and then inexorable conquerors, because the one that boosts spears also works on pikes. Now, we also have this stack from RJ, 17 stack, but we have plenty here in Navissos. We can easily take them on with the garrison alone, and never mind the 7 stack we also have here. There's nothing happening in the east, so that's fine. So which means this guy, of course, get rid of the merc, get into Larissa, but shoot him. And do we need this general at all? We don't know where Pyrrhus will go, so we need someone to initiate a battle with him next turn, regardless of where he ends up. He might not even move at all, but I think it's quite likely he'll move either at Larissa or at Pella. Pella has big massive garrisons, so that should deter him a little bit. If we move Demetrius here, it's very unlikely he moves at Pella, because we will already have enough between the garrison and the army to easily beat him. So let's come here, and do we need to hire more? Yeah, we've taken some massive losses here. How fast are these guys replenishing? Not very fast. Thinking of merging these two. Yeah, merging is not ideal because you need to then spend the same money to rehire these guys. Oh, in fact, we still have this guy. As much as I love these archers, they are absolutely amazing. This guy got twice the number of kills of these 2 slings combined in the last battle. So he might actually be worth the money. But it's 320 gold. We can get 3 pikes for that. Or 4 Sarissa calves. We can't afford this. We're barely making any money. We need money for agents, for buildings, and for all the other stuff. Out. And that means we can fit in 3 more units here. Ideally, we would like a ballista, but that can't be done. We have no one who can end the movement here, and we can recruit ballista of him actually. Then bring it over. Just get ballista. This guy can get all the way to here. So we want this guy to end movement somewhere here, so he can't be attacked. Yeah, this looks good. Maybe come even a little bit closer. He can't attack him, the RJ stack can't attack him. He'll then come here, get ballista from this guy and double time back. We can get this ballista to our main army within the next 3 turns. It's gonna take a while, but it's worth it. It's ballista after all. Yeah, now, what else do we need to get this stack to full? We have pikes, although depleted. We also lost a hoplite again, so we need a hoplite. You buddy are going to hire hoplite. We're going to hire with Demetrius because he's got infantry commander 1, meaning plus 2 ranks to infantry, to new infantry. So grab a hoplite. If we're merging the axemen, and I think we will, we can get 4 more units. This crap is also taking forever. They are taking massive losses because they have no armor and no melee defense, and they are taking forever to replenish. Yeah, we really need to upgrade the cavalry. Get the barracks 3, Get this Thessalian cap, it's way better. 40 armor is way better than 10. It's not even close. Not to mention thorax spikes and swords and 3 spears, all good units. Okay, but for now, we don't have access to that good stuff, so we need to get more of the crappy stuff. Yeah, we don't have too many pikes either. 5 is fine, so maybe we just don't actually recruit that much. Just get a hoplite and also transfer... Wait, we also wanted to build a second stack, but we can't afford this. We're down to 900 gold. Just get a hoplite for flank protection. In fact, you already have a hoplite. We're not going to hire anything. We can't afford this. Need to handle what we have. That's the final decision. Okay, now, there's a crappy fleet from Cyprus here. An 8 stack. We have a 9 stack. They might run away or they might accept the battle. The ballista ships are amazing, but they don't weigh much in water resolve because it's only 40 men per ship. So maybe they will accept, and if they do, we can crush them. They are accepting, and we can crush them. Yeah, you always want dry weather with ballistas for maximum range and accuracy. Decoys on flanks, just make sure everyone's using standard round, and let's do it. I wonder how many will sink. Archers. Okay, we need to sink these archers, they are pretty dangerous. So we're shooting these small guys with one of our ships each, and all the 3 on the other side are shooting the big massive general. They are pretty fast, these guys, already here. Might need to sacrifice the small guys in this battle. Yeah, crack on. Not sunk a single one yet. Doesn't bode well. Okay, bring the admiral. He's already shooting us with the tower. Landed right in the middle. We need a ram here. Buddy, you speed up. You speed up. I didn't even sink him with a single hit.
The men are wavering.
Now our guy's already wavering. What is this? Come on. Okay, we got the admiral. Beautiful. You attack here. Now guys, start moving. Go into ramming. You attack this, and you attack this. While we're closing distance, we are still shooting. Wait, what are you doing? You're about to bump into your own guy. The 2 of you shoot him. And you guys pile on. Sunk another one. Excellent. And another one here. Beautiful.
The enemy general is
this one's down 2. They are down to this one and this one, which we are attacking with 4 ships now. Just hit him. Okay, got this, and this should be the final blow. Yeah, it's over. Wiped out. Good stuff. We barely make enough money to rehire those 2 crappy ships, but we destroyed the threat and leveled up a general a little bit, or admiral, and the fleet. Okay, now we need to come back. Do we just double time back? I think so, just double time back. We're not recruiting, but we're improving public order and replenishing the main guy a little bit. Okay, now we can also move the second spy. Where do we need him? Maybe let's have a look what Getae are up to. Or should we send him to Crete? But we don't know Cretans yet. If we send a spy there, we'll know them and they'll know us. This is not a good deal. We want to surprise them, sending them brutal stack and fleet, and not by giving them advance warning, and then they'll send something at us, right? You buddy are going to have a look at Epidamnos. Now next turn we complete this tech, scholarship, and we need money to hire 2 dignitaries. So we'll be embezzling with Antigonos. And we're now making 1100 because we lost those 2 ships. That's actually not too bad. We also have this guy that is supposed to be either leveling or improving public order. What he's got here? He's got historian, so he's absolutely going to be leveling. Demetrius. Join him. And we have 2300 left, so the best return on money is to build level 1 buildings, because they are the cheapest and you get your money back the fastest. We want to make this Macedonia a money province, so let's build food buildings. Food buildings are the best for money because every family duty person in the family tree gives plus 5% wealth from agriculture. 5% doesn't seem like much, but look, we already have 5 women in the family tree, right? So that's plus 25%. And as the game progresses and the family tree grows, this will get some absurd bonus to agriculture income, like 2, 3, maybe 400%. So storage room and cattle pens are by far the best money buildings in the game for civilized factions. Yeah, so grab this and this. And that means we're out of money. Still at war? Oh, wait, we also wanted to marry someone off. This might actually be more important than upgrading this to cows, because again, we get more growth and other good stuff. So how about we marry him off? What did you get? Oh, 5% research from intelligent husband. Excellent. And he got negative gravitas. That's actually very good, because we don't want them to get too much gravitas. Yeah, good match. Good match for us, not so much for them. Alright, let's crack on. Yeah, unsurprisingly our J are attacking. What they've got? 3 Illyrian calves, which are crappy cav worse than citizen cav. These guys are dangerous, Illyrian raiders. They're like rank 3 units. 1 levy and 2 slings and a big pile of spears. We should be fine here. Let's do it. Nah, we get crappy weather, not ideal. Oh well. The best pike is gonna defend the choke point. These two here. You here. You here. They don't really have any ranged units, so we don't need to bother with hoplites absorbing javelins, but we're still going to stick mob out. Gonna put 2 slings here in guard mode and 1 here. And a brutal cavalry flanking them. 2 citizen cavs and Larissa here. And the general and the other citizen cav here. Which leaves us 2 hoplites. Might as well flank with them too, because we have nothing better to do with them. So you come here and you come here, and let's do it. Speed this up and see what they do. Okay, the cavalry is cracking on. Remember, this is a very weak cav. In fact, because cavalry is already here, and they're about to charge into our pikemen, there's no reason to sacrifice this mob. We might as well pull them back and let them impale themselves on the pikemen. And flanking force crack on. Okay, we're already shooting them by the looks of it. Excellent. Yeah, hidden units. You can see the plain sight. What are you talking about? Yeah, general down to 50. How smart is that? If I could change one thing in Rome 2 AI, this would be it. The general charge in opening seconds of a battle and sacrificing himself for nothing. Absolutely stupid.
Is dead.
Yeah, of course. He just charged into pikemen with light cavalry. What did you expect would happen? Looks like all of them are piling on through the middle. Yeah, these guys don't look serious, just look at them. At least they have helmets. But no armor doesn't bode well for their survivability. Okay, Sling, you are going to aim at their slings. They are too far away. Militia hoplite, come here. Okay, we basically crushed them here. Nothing else coming this way. There's no point moving slingers here. There's not enough space to effectively use them. You buddies, come a little bit closer. You get into position to flank them. And we just wait for the last guys to pile on through the streets, and then we move cavalry. How's our pike doing here? No losses, 100 kills, and these 2 guys? No losses, and they crushed 2 units of cav. Okay, only slings left here, crack on. You too. You attack this, and you attack this. And the 3 of you crush them from the other side. You come here. And you come here. Attack this guy. These are coastal levies. Get out of here. They have javelins. Out. Out. Get out. You attack them. Oh, they went back into blob. Excellent. Hoplite, you need to intercept them. You guys, get out of here. They have javelins. Let them fight hoplites. Once they fight hoplites, you can recharge them.
Our general is under attack.
We'll eat a volley of javelins from these guys. It's only... No, we won't. They changed their mind again. Excellent. How is this pike looking? No losses, 200 kills. Pretty good. Right. You are going to recharge this stuff. Guys, you're probably shooting our pikes in the back, I think. Repositioned here, so maybe you get some shots on these guys. And this guy is now pinned. Excellent. We need the general to brutally flank charge them. You going to hoplite wall. All the slings are crushed. Excellent. There are some leftovers here. Larissa cav is the fastest, so you chase them, and one citizen cav chase these guys. The other 2 citizen cavs come closer. And how is the general going to do here? Companion cav. It's barely getting any kills. Got like 5 kills. Pull back, buddy. It's not working. They are shaken. Maybe we need to get another charge. Charge them again. How is the pike looking? 300 kills, 2 men lost. Not too bad. Okay, charge them again, and this should break them. They are already wavering. A rear charge will do it. Yeah, immediately broke. Beautiful. Okay, general, get in here. Hoplites, you get out of here. One citizen cav, wipe out the runners. if you can even find any. And we'll start rear charging them with a brutal general. Brutal Cosmas, the opposition leader. He's actually pretty good. Got like 600 kills on the last battle. Okay, Sitzenkav, where are you? Get rid of these guys, and you, buddy, going to brutally charge this blob. Trees out, and do it. How are we doing? 200 kills.
The battle is turning in our favor.
220. 230. And we lost the first bodyguard. 240. It's time to pull back. They're almost all wavering. Some of them are chasing us. Just disengage. I lost 2 bodyguards, killing probably over 100 men in this charge. Pretty good. They are wavering. We could break them with another charge, but we are going to pin them with hoplites and then flank charge them with these guys. They're actually pulling back. Okay, let them. How's the pike looking? 5 men lost, 450 killed. Pike and the choke point is like game over. Okay, attack them. We are at 241. They're actually going to face us. That's not so good. We are attacking into spears. Let's see how we do. Lost 3 bodyguards. Killed 50 of them already. They are wavering, but they are not losing men anymore. Yeah, it's time to pull back. We are now losing men faster. Oh, they actually broke. Beautiful. Pull back slightly, regroup, and we'll charge again. Yeah, we could be charging with Sitzenkav interchangeably with him, but Sitzenkav is crap. These guys are way better. You ready? Go for it again. 309 on the counter. Let's see how we do this time. These guys are shattered, right? Just ignore them. Everyone here is shattered. Okay, it's over. We won't even get another charge on them. That's fine. We let a few of them escape, but they still got wiped out. Oh well. And 1,000 gold for us, not too bad. Okay, we got scholarship, we can now hire dignitaries. And Cosmos is rank 5, excellent. Okay, so who's on the move? Oh, another stack of horse archers approaching. It's only a 13 stack, so they have exactly 0 chance of taking Navissos. We have 4 slings, 2 archers, and 2 small javelin ships here. Oh wow, the javelins are still not replenished, so they don't even count. Wait, what happened to Bithynian's armies? Are they at war with someone else and moved against them? No, they are still only at war with us, so where are their armies? We can see them. They're not in their capital. We could take Nicomedia now. It's got a crappy garrison. Bithynian infantry, it's like Axemen, right? Okay, where's Pyrrhus? Another question. Of course, he's right here. 6 pikemen, elite hoplite, elephant, 4 ranged units, 3 levies, and another 4 massive hoplites, plus elite general. Okay, this is a really strong army, and annoyingly, he's in a position to attack either Larissa or Athens. We need to be defending both. I don't think he can get all the way to Sparta. In fact, it looks like he can't. With this army, we can't beat him in a land battle. We're still massively depleted, and we have maybe 3 pikes worth, more like 2.5, against his 6. 1 hoplite against his 4, not even at full strength. Equally matched in terms of range, and we have 2 calves worth to his none, but that's not enough. He's going to absolutely crush us, even if you put Antigonos in charge. So that's out of question. Next question is he going to assault Athens or just besiege? If we have a fleet here, it might actually prevent him from outright assaulting the city, might just besiege it. And if he besieges it, we can just attack him next turn once we are massively replenished and crush him between the army and the garrison. But then he can also attack Larissa, right? Garrison here is pretty much non-existent. And we have a small stack here. It's a really uncomfortable situation where he can pick where he attacks, and we need to be defending both cities. I think our best bet is to double time this army to Larissa and assume he's not going to assault Athens outright and instead just besiege it. Then he can either attack Larissa, where we'll be defending the city with this stack and a small garrison, We might even bring him to help, which should be enough for him to not attack it. Or he can besiege Athens. If he assaults Athens, we'll be in big trouble. But then we have 6 ballista ships. Depending what the setup is, we might be able to cause him massive casualties. Remember, every ballista ship has the same amount of ammunition as 4 land ballistas, the full ballista unit. So he basically the ship can shoot 4 times as long as a land ballista because it's got the same ammunition but for a single ballista. So if there's a good way to deploy the ballista ships inside, we might be able to stop him with what we have inside. Or he can just crack on at Sparta, in which case we can just double time this army back from Larissa. I think that's what we're gonna do, because we can't... If we move this army... Wait, we can also do something else. We can double time this into Athens, so we cover both. But then, are we confident we can actually defend Larissa from him? With this plus a garrison. The garrison is crap. 1 pike, not even full, beaten up hoplites and beaten up slings. Doesn't bode well. Here's what we're going to do. Double time this army into Larissa. Yeah. Reinforce them with some units from this small stack, Demetrius' stack. What do we need? We could use those archers. Archers are also good on walls though. Could also use some infantry. Okay, gonna give him the 2 archers, a hoplite, and a sling. Slings should be... axes are better against pikes. They do a lot of damage fast. So give him these 4. That gets him up to full stack. And you, buddy, are going to double time into... Wait. Oh, this is this nonsense again. After you trade units with army that double timed, you can't double time yourself. This is like cheating, right? There's no reason why this army should not move farther. We've not taken any units from this big army. We've only gave them units, which means we didn't get any units that already spent movement. We should have the same movement as we had before, and yet we can't. Utter nonsense. Probably the way around it would be to meet half the way, exchange units, and then double time each to the subsequent town. Now we're pretty much assured he's not going to attack Larissa. Now, do we even want him to attack Larissa? I think we do. I think beating him in defensive battle is probably our best bet. But for that we need to remove this guy so he doesn't reinforce. He's going to be reinforcing regardless where he move him, right? Yeah, he's stuck here. Oh well, if he's stuck here, he's stuck here. Not much we can do about it. We just need to hope he's not going to attack Athens. Now, Antigonos, you embezzle. Also get this. I put you back in charge of this army. Because we are on double time, we have lower morale as well. It gets somewhat negated by his boost as Basileus and by being defenders in the town, but it's still massively lower than it could have been. Okay, you have a look at Epidamnos. Okay, what they've got. Horses too. Okay, they've not built barracks. That's good. Gonna have a look at these guys next. And you are just going to stay here and keep an eye on these. Yeah, another elite hoplite, huh? They're not wasting time. They are wasting time by not upgrading these barracks though. Okay, next. You, buddy. Going to get that ballista. Give it to him. And get back to Navissos. Do you now double time? In fact, you should end movement in Pella so you improve public order. It's only worth 3. Not worth it. Just crack on. We're safe here. Echestratus is strong enough to stop this brutal stack of horse archers, so let's get those dignitaries. Let's get those dignitaries, man. What do we get? Upkeep production for parent army and plus authority for general. That's decent. Public order. That's very good. Growth. That's useless. We already have so much growth from all the family duty characters. So gonna get her here because we need public order and culture conversion. And the other one here, because public order here is pretty bad, and also we are not at 100% culture. Now, the other one is better for joining army, of course, but we have 2 champs with historians, which are big priority for armies, over small discount on upkeep. Wait, she also gives recruitment cost reduction for all army units. Again, this is not great. Anyway, just gonna get her and deploy her here, because this is our richest province. Pella will embezzle next turn. We should instead marry another of these guys off. He can't marry? Why? Currently traveling. Okay, how about him? Do it. What did you get, buddy? Fertile wife. What a shame. What a waste. It should be one of our generals. The opposition guys can't have children anyway. Mean husband, huh? Not so nice. Not so nice. Maybe he's unhappy because you're too fertile. Who knows? Okay, so what do we research then? We will eventually want architectural advances for tier 3 towns and jeweler, but we don't even have enough money to start building tier 2 everywhere, never mind tier 3, so this is for later. Always like the whole philosophy tree, but we are nowhere near rich enough to actually afford building lycaons and academias. For that we also need glass, and these bonuses are just too small. Absolutely not going to invest early into economy. We don't even have enough money to build the buildings we already have available. We have no iron, so Siege is also out. This stuff is good, but these are just small percentage bonuses, right? So they make more sense when you have bigger, better units with bigger base stats. And they make even more sense later on when you already have big boosts to science, so you can get a lot of them quickly. Early in the game, these are pretty useless. Yeah, especially that they also unlock these buildings, unit improvements in the capital, provincial capitals, that we don't even have population to build. So that leaves us the military tree, which is going to go for Hellenization. It's pretty important. Gives us further upkeep reduction on all armies, which is very important. And hoplite barracks. The barracks give us way better cavalry than the crappy Larissa cav, Thessalian cav with 40 armor. Also better charge bonus, morale, health. It's just slightly slower, but that's not a big deal. Not to mention better pikes, finally decent sword units, and these trio spears. Probably won't bother with them, but these three are going to be absolute backbone of our armies for most of the campaign. So let's go for that. That leaves us 2700 gold. We can't even recruit with him because we switched to force march and we didn't get any extra movement and we can't switch back. Utter nonsense. We messed up. We should have hired the second dignitary also here because we have the +1 agent experience here. Oh well. Just gonna give her a research actually. Wait, this is the one that gives upkeep reduction. So eventually we will want her with an army. Go for upkeep. The fleet stays here to defend against Pyrrhus. You buddy, getting more public order. Unless you can get something better. You can't by the looks of it. Yeah, so just go with virtue. You're staying put. And 2700, we can build something. Wait, this is the guy that gives reduction in provincial capital cost, right? Yeah, so we would like him in Pella and Athens when we upgrade them. That's worth 300 gold, but we can put this guy in charge. Yeah, this is the admiral, right? We can't even replace him and rehire him because we have not enough generals. Okay, then he stays there and we just build something else. Such as this. This is important because it's public order everywhere. And we're out of money. So let's move on. Demetrius II comes of age. Excellent. Okay, where's Pyrrhus? Where is Pyrrhus? He fortified. Okay. Well, we're bringing ballista, so that might not be enough for him. Also, 2 brutal stacks here. Especially this is dangerous because these guys have precursor jaws. Should have hired ballista. Be facing them one at a time, I think. Is this guy in reinforcements range? He's out with the city range, so he's not. Neither is him. Okay, and this guy just came closer but didn't attack. So we'll be facing 3 defensive battles. And what do we do with Pyrrhus? We should attack him, right? With ballistas, we can force him to come out of the fort. Then it's Fern Square 20 versus 20. Well, not really, because ours are depleted and generally lower quality. What do we want? Logistics too, right? It's pretty brutal. Ammunition for all units, that includes ballista, right? Gonna bring him the ballista first. We probably want to get rid of these. Yeah, the slingers are crap, just out. And also want... Yeah, we have too much cavalry with him. Just gonna give him these instead. And take the most beaten up out. Merge them. And here's our 20 stack. 4.5 pikes. 2 hoplites, 5 axemen, ballista, 4 Larissa cavs, and 2 archers. He's got better army and he's fortified. But we have more and better ranged units, and we have ballista. We have like 8 rage units. This will force him to come out of the fort, and as he's swarming out, we can brutally bomb the entrance and absolutely decimate him. And then, it should be more even. Wait, we're getting helps from the garrison. We don't want that. Just gonna not use the garrison. Attack. Yeah, we're gonna do night battle, so the garrison can't... night battle is bad for ballista. It reduces accuracy. We're just not going to use the garrison. That's how we are going to play it. He's got 2800, we have 23, so 500 men more. Let's see how we do. Antigonos versus Pyrrhus. The arch enemies are about to face each other in a brutal battle. Only one will come alive from here. Elite hoplites defending the entrance. Okay, if we set up ballista here, we should... there's annoying hill. But we should still have decent line of... Do we have a decent line of sight? We don't. We're on a crappy hilltop here that will prevent us from shooting. The hill itself is good, but we are just deployed too far away. How about here? Are we shooting... you can't have, like, bushes between you and any... Oh, this is perfect. We are on a little bit of an uphill that doesn't compromise our range. We have both entrances in range, and they have most of their troops here. They'll be swarming out. If they get out, they'll be swarming out through this entrance. So we'll be bombing this spot over here, where the elite hoplite is, and hopefully we'll score a few hundred kills. Then we want our hoplites, our pikes, to deploy here on a little bit of an uphill to get this small boost from being higher up. Hoplites on flanks, axes on flanks. Remember, they have no cavalry other than their generals, so we should be quite effective. Gonna deploy archers behind our line. Shooting from uphill should be also pretty decent. And we'll be flanking with axes. We don't need archers for that on top of axes. Our general and 2 sarissas here, and the other 2 sarissas on this side. And the plan is simple. We start bombing this veteran hoplite, this spot where the veteran hoplite stands, and reorganize our guys as they are trying to swarm out. We're going to be using flammable round. Let's do it. You aim here, pikes come forth. Yeah, they're getting out. Excellent. Hoplite here, the other hoplite here. Axes come closer.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
We don't care about reinforcements. Don't worry about them. They're actually... Oh, this is bad. They're going through the other entrance. Switch fast. We've messed up a little bit. We didn't pay attention. But it's not too late to still cause them real suffering. Look at this. Brutal. But only 15 kills. This is perfect spot to be shooting. All of them are swarmed there. Okay, we need to shift our guys a little bit to be actually facing them. You here. You pull back, guys. You guys need to counter the elephant with your javelins. Archers come here fast. You guys come here. And cavalry come closer. They're still swarming out? They are. How is ballista looking? 100 kills. Not spectacular. Okay, start bombing this pikeman now. This is also pretty decent blob. 120 kills. This is not what we expected. We expected 300-400 before they even closed the distance. But that's not gonna happen. Slingers out in the open. Sarissa Cav, you know what to do. Crush them. A pikeman here, okay. Can destroy him with these brutal axemen. How are you doing? Ballista. 170 kills. Shoot this guy. Elephants are too close. This is not going to work. Pull back. Archer, you are going to use flaming shot very soon. Okay, the 3 of you. Start bombing this. Cavalry, go behind them. You come here. And Archer, you just wait for the elephant to be in range, and they're going to brutally bomb him. What is this? Illyrian levies. Okay, guys, just charge at him. You can clear him rather easily. Okay, elephant is on the way. Shoot him with flaming shot. Now, you also pile on. You come here, and now we have a gap here to exploit. So crack on. How are you doing against these levies? Causing them suffering. Excellent.
Our general is under attack.
You come here, you come here. We need to pull back now. It's been enough. Where's the elephant? Where's the elephant? The elephants are down. Oh, you're about to bump into hoplites. Back. Elephants are gone. Excellent. And they are in disarray. Guys, you pull back. How is this pikeman looking? Pretty much wrecked. Excellent. Pull back a little bit. Our line is holding. Excellent. Cavalry, come this way. They are fighting our pikes. Excellent. Now is the time to clear their slingers. We are behind them with cavalry, which is ideal. Brutally bombing this guy in the back. You pin these hoplites. And we're about to absolutely destroy these slingers. 5 units of cav charging at them. Excellent. Guys, get behind them. Pikes, readjust. You come here. You come here. And the hoplite come here. Basically encircling them. Illyrian levies. Just keep shooting them. Ballista, you should be shooting this guy. In fact, you know what? Just shoot the general. He's inside. Okay, their levies are basically done. Excellent. The slingers are basically destroyed. Pull back. These guys have javelins. We need to keep the distance. This guy has enough. Excellent. Start shooting this hoplite. You're going to hoplite wall. Archers, keep shooting the pikes. You're doing a good job. You come here. You come here. Hoplite attack these guys. And axes. Shoot this hoplite. Cavalry, pull back. No longer need you.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We have them surrounded. We don't need to charge with cavalry. Pin this guy, and the two of you keep shooting him. Axis pylon. How are we doing? Our pikes are going strong. This one is pretty much wrecked, but everyone else is going strong. Guys, you attack him. You come here. You come here.
One of our units has used all
We need to go around them and to wipe out the runners, because they are running away. Okay, just towards the fort, and they'll... Once they're in range of the general, they'll put themselves together. You attack this, you attack this, you attack this, and these are pikes as well. You absolutely want to finish them off. Archers, what are you shooting? Should be shooting this. Go behind them. You press on. You keep shooting this guy. Why did you bump into him? Pull back. In fact, forget about him, just shoot the pike. And you pile on here. And you recharge these guys. They are putting up a good fight, these guys. Ballista, how are you doing against the general? Hellenic Railguard, down to 50, not too bad. We have a general here, which is not ideal. Cavalry, regroup. Just gonna send one Larissa cav to finish these guys off and pull the general away. We don't want to lose him to a random shot from an arrow tower. Archers pile on here, you advance. Axis shoot this guy. And you, why don't you recharge this guy? You're going to hoplite wall. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. And why don't you guys charge this? You get out of here. You're taking massive losses. You have no armor. You're too close to arrow towers. Ballista out of ammo? You are. That's fine. Archers, switch to this veteran hoplite. These are elite units. They'll be tough to beat. This guy broke. Excellent. Axis. Shoot him in the back. The two of you pile on here. Larissa cav, pull back. Winning here massively. This guy is broken. Excellent. They're all broken, right? Or wavering. Yeah, it's over. Okay. All the shooters stop shooting. You're causing friendly fire now. Alright, so it's down to his general, Pyrrhus. Pyrrhus lost his army. Didn't even command it in battle. The coward stayed in the fort. He's down to 50 bodyguards. We have enough range to crush him, but we also need someone to tank the brutal arrow towers. Whoa, 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 whoa. That someone is not going to be you guys. You have no armor. What are you doing? Out. That someone is going to be this hoplite. He's in a decent shape. So we're gonna bring him here. Okay, so the hoplite is going to tank arrow towers, and the four of you guys are going to finish off his general, the Pyrrhus guy. Okay, under fire. Not ideal. In fact, why are we here while these guys are still just walking? Okay, he's getting out, back. Everyone shoot him. Attack him. Just pin him. So he's targetable. Oh, the axes take massive losses from this. Way bigger than the hoplite. Okay, going to hoplite wall. Guys, you switch to flaming shot. For spectacle. Pyrrhus down to 49 bodyguards. Axis, do it. 47. Some of them are here. What is this? Come on, shoot them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Then get into melee. One volley and he should be done. He's wavering. Shaken. 19. 15. Pyrrhus trying to run away. This is not going to happen. We are not letting him off the hook. He's crushed. Excellent. Gonna end battle. Ah, Pyrrhus escaped. Look at this guy. He's hard to kill. This is the second time his army been fully wiped out after Sparta did it when they took Larissa. And he still got away with 7-8 bodyguards left. Unbelievable. This guy has some will to survive, huh? Okay, we're going to release them. This was a really good one. We didn't use reinforcements. We fought him fair and square, and we only lost 500 men. Not too bad. Considering he had better army, I'll take it. Okay, release him. I think we get a wheel now, right? As an option. We do get a wheel. Grand camp following. Upkeep and morale. Both pretty important. Okay, this is also good, the hoplite stuff. 10% armor for spear-based infantry. Spear armed infantry. This is for... Okay, so we can now test if this works for pikes too. Yeah? That's actually pretty good. At level 3, it's 10% armor, 12 melee attack, and 18 melee defense. Really good. Yeah, I really like this for upkeep and morale, but morale we have enough of anyway. And upkeep is only an issue right now. In 20 turns we'll be awash with money. So I'm actually going to go for the hoplites. Indomitable hoplites. So our guys right now, what's their armor? 85 on hoplites, 69 on pikes. And this is supposedly giving us... it's only melee defense. The armor doesn't kick in until rank 2 of this. Okay, so melee defense is 65, 30. 69, 32. So it definitely works on pikes. Excellent. We now confirmed this. And logistics 2 for better replenishment. And look, he's out with range. We can't finish the job with any of our generals actually. Might have another fight ahead of us with Pyrrhus. If he runs away, we can cut him off, right? But do we want to? Why don't we let him run away, build another army, and have another battle? Also, if we are to take Apollonia, we absolutely need a fleet there to stop Romans, which means we might need to start hiring the second fleet. But we have no money for that. Okay, but first things first. We can't cash him, so we'll go back to Larissa to replenish. We lost the pike, so we should recruit another one. Although we can't do this, we can do this here. Okay, grab this one. Disband the slinger, it's a crappy unit. We now have archers and there's no reason to use slings anymore. Yeah, this will get us back to full. Although pikes are far from being fully replenished. But that's alright, we have time. We are in no rush. Yeah, probably just gonna disband this guy. It's costing us almost 400 gold and the 2 slings are utter crap now. Yeah, out. And now we're making 2100, nice. Okay, I still think we have enough here to defend from both these stacks. Ideally, we'd like Dorsey to attack us first, because this is a crap stack. We can easily beat with minimal losses, whereas these guys will cost us good few hundred men. And if they attack first, we might, and we take massive losses, we might struggle against these guys, against Dorsey. And we definitely have enough in Odessos to defeat this stack of horse archers, if they attack us that. Okay, let's deploy both dignitaries. It's gonna be another 2 turns before we take Apollonia, at the very least, so there's no need to move the fleet just yet. Let the general replenish and improve public order. And Pella can embezzle. Do it. Oh, I already like him. Look, he's got 6 zeal, which means he's hard to kill by agents. And he's got 10% morale boost. Excellent. Give him shield bearer, and we should actually start using him as a general. The sooner the better. We're actually starving these guys. They also didn't bother building food. And this is another useless settlement. Okay, come here. Actually, we can hire our son and let him reinforce Navissos. If we place him here, they won't be able to attack him because of city's zone of control. They can only attack the city. So it's a good way to get him that first 5 exp. Demetrius II. Of course we're going... His default bodyguards are shield bearers. This is crap, we don't want that. Although they are probably the best for auto-resolve stack, but we are never going to use auto-resolve stacks with Macedon. Because pikes and swords and just... No, it's just... We'll be cover heavy. That's not gonna happen. So we're not going to pay just yet. Just gonna hire him with this. It won't be useful in the battle because it's too slow, but at least we save money. We can't exactly afford almost 700 gold just for bodyguards. Okay, money-wise we are finally in decent shape. We're making 2k per turn, and we also have 6k in the stash. So what do we want to build? Okay, I'm now going to replace Ekestratos with the opposition guy, with Hyakinthos, and rehire him in Pella next turn, so he reduces the cost of upgrading the main building. And what do we want to build is the question. Probably fishing port, we still need food. Let's grab grain pits and cows in here. And how about this +5 public order building in Athens? Yeah, looking good. Still at war? Let's crack on. Wait, we have 600 gold. We can marry the last guy here, right? Yeah, do it. Another +2 growth. Beautiful. What's our growth now? Ooh, 23, and it's almost all from the family tree, +4 from the wonder. We only get 3 from food surplus, and nothing from techs or buildings. Alright, let's crack on. Alright, so the crab stack attacks first. This is excellent. We can crush these guys easily enough. Let's do it. It's also Illyrian Confederation. They probably merged with Argei or something. Okay, layout we know very well. So the best pike here, 2 crappy ones here. In an unlikely event of them flanking from here, gonna put 1 here and 1 here. 2 slings here in a guard mode, 1 here in a guard mode, and the rest of our guys will be flanking. Yeah, we don't need mob in this battle, they barely have any shooters. I'm just gonna use hoplites to flank as well. And let's do it. You guys come here. You move here. Oh yeah, the guy. Look how far he is. Even if he runs all the way, he's not going to make it in time. How do these hoplites look? Shield bearers. Pretty good. Looks strong. Big massive armors. Big massive shields. What a shame they are actually crap. I guess you can't say a unit with 115 armor is crap, but still. They don't have 8 armor piercing damage. They only have like 5, which is really poor. Okay, they're going through here. Philirian hoplites. Just going to ignore these guys. Let them crash into pikes. But we'll need to withdraw our hoplite. Come here, and the cavalry will just go around them. Just gonna totally ignore them. Use the cavalry to flank and destroy this crap. Okay, this guy has enough. Excellent. Nothing else coming our way here. Riders, okay, buddy, you need to be shooting them. They are way more dangerous. They have precursor javelins. Okay, guys, you start moving. You need to go around them. You get closer. Yeah, chasing our cavalry with their general. Good luck. Pikes already lost 12 guys. Not so good. Okay, start moving flanking force and slow it down. Guys, how are you doing? You're not even shooting? What is this? You're fire tool on. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna move you here. Pull them up back. How is this pike doing? 147. Looking good. Looking strong. Illyrian spears. Okay, we don't want to fight them yet. Let hoplite spin them. In fact, you know what? You can just charge at these guys. No, you can't anymore. They closed that gap. Let hoplite pin them so we can recharge them. Charging at them up front is not that great of an idea. Okay, this pike is doing an amazing job. Lost 13, killed almost 150 guys. Okay, buddy, charge at them. How are we doing here? This guy lost 2. This isn't even fighting. Excellent. Gonna reposition slightly so we actually are in contact with them. And we can now charge at this guy from rear. Now that he's pinned by hoplites. No, we can't because the gap is closed. Anyway, in that case, we're just going to charge at this blob with our general. Come here. We want to be as wide as possible. Well, and let's do it.
Our general is under attack.
Well, I don't know who's under attack. He killed 150 guys, losing no one. Look at this brutal charge. Lost the first bodyguard now and stopped killing. 170 kills, 2 men lost now. 3. Not too bad, not too bad. 4. How are you doing against this crappy guy? Doing alright. Pull back. How are you doing against his general? Lost 7, we lost 5. It's actually combat even. Gonna bring this guy and recharge him. And how are you doing here? This guy's still fighting. Okay. Okay, Cosmos, you're going to charge again. Bring the other hoplite here. How is this guy? Exhausted? No, just tired. Okay, good stuff. And let's see how we do this time. 170 kills already. They're actually bracing. $200 kills. 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280. It's time to pull back. Out. Lost 2 more bodyguards, killing another 100 guys. 110 in fact. You charge at them, and you get in here. Okay, we lost 13 bodyguards, that's enough. We don't want to risk this guy, he's quite useful. He's got good skills. Just gonna use Sitzenkav now. That's not as good obviously, but it should be good enough. Gonna send 2 at the time. And buddy, you reposition here. These guys have enough, clearly. And how's this hoplite doing? Lost 11, killed 40. Not spectacular. Oh, this is militia hoplite. That's this crappy unit. Pull him back. You instead are going to charge at them. Are you exhausted? No, very tired. That's fine. How is Sitzenkav doing? Lost no one, killed... Oh, this guy killed almost 100 guys with this charge. We've not used these units yet, so this is all from this charge. Okay, pull back. 3 slingers now shooting them. Excellent. And the brutal elite hoplites attacking their elite hoplites. From rear. They are between pikes and hoplites. This is the end for them. Oh, I think this was our guy actually. They have white armor. Now our guys are here. Steady but losing men fast. Won't be steady for much longer. General, do it again. You're going to hoplite hole, buddy. Yeah, they're about to break. This guy's shaking too. Okay, Cosmos. Show us what you can do. 289. 330. 340, 350, 360, 400,
Turning in our favor.
420. Okay, this charge already killed 150 guys, losing like 2 bodyguards. He basically broke them. He absolutely crushed them. Excellent. 450 kills on the general from 3 brutal rear charges. Everyone crushed. Excellent. Just gonna wipe them out. Decisive victory. Good job, guys. They got away with a little bit. Not sure how, considering we chased them, but whatever. Release them. And here we go again. This tank is way more dangerous. He's got some good units, and all these guys have precursor javs. Plus the general is way more dangerous. And they have shooters for a change. Alright, we're going with exactly the same setup, with the only change being this time we actually want to deploy hoplites ahead of our pikes, because everyone in that army has precursor javelins or slings. So we want our hoplites to tank the first brutal charge. Javelins and the first brutal charge before we commit them. Okay, General, crack on. Okay, these guys are just going to charge into pikemen. We are going to withdraw hoplites here. They're already taking heavy losses. This is also only one guy. Hold the hoplite back. Yeah, just about gonna make it. Yeah, and we'll bring them forth again after we deal with cavalry. And once they're shooting us with slings and the infantry approaches with precursor javelins. Because this cav should absolutely break very, very quickly. They have 0 chance against pikemen. They caused us some losses with precursor javs, but that's not gonna stop us. Okay, guys, you switch to this. You pile on. Okay, only one guy coming this way. We don't actually need that hoplite here, so we're gonna bring him back. But now we need a hoplite here ahead of our pikes. So guys, crack on. Bring this cavalry slightly closer. Bring these guys slightly closer. Get the hoplites out so they absorb the javelins. Come on, get up there. Get in there, guys. Come on. And let's do it. You attack this. You attack this. Guys, you crack on. Come here. You buddy pop hoplite wall. Basically sacrificing that guy. Quite brutal, but okay, these slings are no longer needed here, so guys, come here. Like this. And all the cavalry just focus on the slings. You can rear charge this Levy Freeman, maybe you'll break him. And you reposition so you're actually fighting him. Confident, not losing many men. This sling is done. Okay, everyone is here. Crushing our hoplites. They are still going strong though. Pikes are not they kill 200 men, they must be fighting. Shaken. Okay, keep the pressure. You lost any guys? You lost 2. Wavering. Just stay and fight. We can start moving pikes here. We'll need more of them. All of you guys shooting? You aren't. Why? Reposition then. Come here so you can actually see the enemies. Got rid of this sling? We did. Excellent. Waiting for these guys to pile on and then we start rear charging them. This guy is broken too. Excellent. Pike is still not fighting it. They are just fighting our hoplite. What is this? Levy Freeman. Okay, pull the cavalry back. We don't want to fight him. Let him join the blob. And finally they approach our pikes. We should come forth with the pikes, so we're actually in contact with them. Bring the other one too. And the third one. And let's start the show. Cosmos, do it. The other 4 come here. Our beautiful cavalry about to crush this brutal blob. They're not wavering. We've not lost a single guy. Killed 140, 150. It's time to pull back. We stopped killing. Back. Now we're gonna crush them with Larissa cav. Attack. Larissa not killing anyone, instead losing men fast. Pull back. This is a bad idea. How is this hoplite? Losing decisive. Let's pull this hoplite back. Let's let them face our pikes only. Okay, cavalry, pull back. Gonna bring these 2 guys here. Crack on. Let this guy join the blob. We killed a few of this charge. 150 with this guy, but only a few of Larissa. Larissa doesn't seem to be that impactful. The elite hoplite is almost here. Hurry up, son. And now they're fighting our pikes. Excellent. This hoplite only lost 60 guys in all this time. Excellent. Celtic slingers. Okay, someone crushed them. There are 2 of you. And you buddies come here. Yeah, like, we're gonna let you escape. How you doing, guys? Under fire. Not even showing us fighting, but you clearly are. If you're not showing us fighting, that means you keep them at pike length, which means they are not even scoring any kills. Another sling is here. Okay, guys, crack on. Attack him now. And the pikes approach them. All slings shooting. This one still isn't. What's wrong with you, buddy? Reposition like this, maybe? And how are the 2 of you doing? 170. Actually, 170 kills is amazing on the slinger. Cavalry come a little bit closer. Cav, you should probably pull back. Slingers are crushed. Let's attack them with pikemen now. Crack on. Finally, everyone is shooting. Excellent. Phalanx and press on. They're actually charging into our pikemen. That is not going to end well for them. Yeah, we're really deep. 8 or 9 rows. This is absolutely way more than they can ever hope to chew through. How they looking? Yeah, these crappy pikes are being beaten up because the guys got too close. We are instead going to attack them with this brutal hoplite. The pikes stopped losing men. That's... they're still losing decisively. What a crap. It's difficult to use them offensively, because you can't just advance at enemies, because you're then rising your pikes and stop killing them, which is obviously not what you want. You're losing decisively, huh? Just bring the general closer and bump him. Attack them, son. Do it. Very tired, huh? General, come closer so you stabilize them. Okay, guys, you get in there. And how are you doing, guys? Scoring kills nicely, excellent. Now you're in place, Demetrius. 20 kills, not too bad. I lost the first bodyguard, but already killed 50 guys. Nice. 70. 80. They all waver. These hoplites are not too bad. Already got 100 kills on them. Okay, we got this. Gonna wipe them out. Heroic victory, there we go. And another wipeout. Excellent. Release them. Now we're going for military, so go with this. Okay. And these guys didn't attack. They are setting their eyes at Anthea. Unfortunate, because in here we don't actually have enough to stop them. We only have 2 slingers. It might be tricky. Obviously we can't just attack them. We'll get absolutely wrecked. This might be troublesome. Oh, Seleucids arrived with a fleet of 10. A brutal one. Peltas spam. I can't beat them either with 6 ballista ships. They can close the distance and wreck us with javelins. Won't be able to sink them. It's not a transport fleet, it's actual fleet. And Pyrrhus is stuck here. He decided not to run away. His part of the world. So we are going to release him of his suffering. And also finish off this small crapstack. These horse archers. Maybe we are too strong here, that's why they didn't attack. Either way, we'll deal with this next time. Subscribe!